Welcome back to some more Beyond Legendary Long War of the Chosen. We are in an HQ. There's good news and there's bad news and there's terrible news. The good news is that we are on a city center map, which for the current Chosen tactic, I kind of like that because we can very often fall back to a building. We have, two buildings to choose from on the high ground. Be away from the regular ports, deal with the Chosen, and then start moving forward. You also might get a nice tower hack in the city center for a little bit extra of a boost or some extra rewards. So that's good. The bad news, this mission is called Operation Glass Grave, so thanks Bradford. And the terrible news is, if you put your attention into the bottom left of the screen, where it says we have the Orbital Fortress Drop Zone sitrep. That sitrep was not mentioned when we started infiltrating the mission, which is, terrible design and all of that. Also, from my understanding, this is a sitrep that is applied to all HQs once you kill the Chosen. Minor point of concern there is we have not killed the Chosen. We decided we're not gonna kill the Chosen, and it's still there. So I'm assuming it's actually applied to all HQs after a certain force level, which could or could not be true. Orbital Fortress Drop Zone will, after a certain number of turns, after you reveal in combat for a certain number of turns, will drop a couple enemies on the map. Most importantly, let's say Requiem boss enemy, which can be something like a Mechapede, it can be a Legate, and I think there's also a third thing that can spawn that I can't remember for the life of me right now. So that's gonna be a problem in itself. Additionally, it drops like a bunch of other Requiem enemies somewhere else on the map. The main issue I have with this is that it drops enemies somewhere on the map that are active, and that's always like a terrible way. Like XCOM has a bad way of handling that. Enemies that are active should be close to your squad, otherwise there's some issues. We'll see how it shakes out. We have probably one of our strongest squads that we can have on this mission. If they can't handle whatever the Orbital Fortress drops in, then this campaign is even more doomed than I make it out to be. Now, first of all, what we're gonna do here is do a little bit of scouting in this area, and probably also do a little bit of scouting in that area. I think what's probably the best candidate for the scouting in terms of low detection range.
Yes. I shall win your
battle. So for fighting the assassin, I probably wanna. I don't know we necessarily need the high ground. Maybe just spreading out here might be good enough. I just want to be away, as far enough away as possible from any pot that's on the map. If we can avoid setting anything else in yellow alert, that would be great. Also, I did glimpse here a little hacky tower.
Sure thing.
Obviously, we wanna check that one out. Turret there. Yeah, and I'm thinking that we really just wanna throw evac, call in the assassin, call in the orbital drop zone, and go from there. I don't care about trying to min-max, let's take out the rainbow pot with the first activation. We have a Rec Room sniper rifle. We have explosive shots. We have openers from spot side that are good enough that we don't need a stealth saturation fire or anything like that. Also, as I said, we might spend a couple turns here. I don't know what the cooldown on. What's the cooldown on spirit channeling? 3 turns. So until I've decided which side we're gonna go to, left or right, yeah. So it feels like left since the turret is on the right. Like this left feels right. I'm just gonna sit here in the back. Enemy turns might take a little bit longer. I'm debating if I want to add some cuts to the mission to cut down on the overall length, as I'm just here scouting around a little bit. Because of the length of the enemy turns, I'm gonna run out of stupid stuff to say during the enemy turns. And that is, like, if I'm running out of stupid stuff to say, that's not nice for anybody. Central Command. That is taking control of every robotic enemy on the map, if I'm not mistaken.
It's about damn time.
It is a wild thing to have on this map. Another tower over there, so even if we fight on the left hand side, we have that. Well, I guess I wouldn't want to do that hack at the start, but this seems like an amazing hack to have for fighting the final command pod, because the top of the command building has like 6 turrets or something on it. If we get control of all of them, that's a lot of mimic beacons.
Oblivion awaits.
I just want to get a feeling of how much of a buffer we have until we find the first Advent group.
Moving on them here.
Saw a couple drones, yeah. That's also, we do have 2 charges of full override. Right? We get 2 hunter drones that then can also repair each other. Seems like a good investment. Okay, there's a gunship. Yeah, but it's definitely more on the right hand side, I feel like. Well, the turret was here, the drones were there, the gunship was there. I think we're gonna start moving left, to the left, to the left.
Move.
Understood.
Got it covered.
What I said earlier, I think since this is gonna be like 3 or 4 turns of me just moving over to the side and doing a little bit more scouting, I think we're gonna do a quick cut. If there's anything amazing that I spot, I'll bring you back in. Turns later, everybody is in and around this building here. We are sitting on 3 focus now for very shenanigans. And I'm wondering if I should have just summoned a Spectre with the first focus, and then I would still have 2 focus left, but it's fine. The only one who's not nearby the squad is Yeti down here, because, well, I guess the Requiem Sniper Rifle is not that great against the Chosen anyway. And he's the squishiest, so he's like staying a little bit further in the back. So yeah, I think the only thing left to do at this point is drop that concealment with somebody who's not Phantom. get us an evac in here.
Evac, now!
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Roger, holding.
So I can get another airdrop over there. Good measure. And I'm gonna keep an eye out both on the assassin and on the Orbital Fortress drop zone, drop location thing.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And we're not gonna have good coverage for potential smoke grenades here.
I can play.
Smoke is not that urgent against the assassin, I always feel.
We've got the chosen right where
I
we want.
like that
Time
position
to
for her.
strike.
So many have already fallen. And yet my work is never done.
Aren't here at this corner, so probably
Heads up
moved
out
somewhere.
there. It's the Elder's assassin.
Yeah,
He's moving
ish.
into the AO.
So again, the in terms of enemy units that we spotted, as soon as the enemy turn is over, I'm gonna just give a quick recap. Eventually. Yeah, this is like enemy turns. Oh, okay, that certainly helps. That certainly helps. So we had a turret here, we had the group of drones behind the building, we saw the gunship group somewhere behind here, and I saw a glimpse of, there was an Advent Grenadier like here or so, which I'm assuming is part of the command of a rainbow pod. Okay, Joe does not see from the current spot. A little bit unfortunate. It's first things first. You're gonna get rapidly targeted. And the reason why she reveals is probably because of bioelectric skin here. And you're gonna get focus fired. What is your aim? Your aim is 90. Yeah, no, I think I really need that scramble around bullseye hit as the first hit on her. So either I move into the half here, or I won't have a shot. That's really the options we have. I would prefer, of course, to be in full cover. Oh, we could move into full down here. Wouldn't have the high ground, but at least I can. I need the full cover so I can fade, right? And reconceal for my quick feed shenanigans. He's a little bit close to the whole squad. That's the only downside. Well, one of the downsides. No spot over here where I can. Well, over there maybe. Can we just, as stupid as that might seem, throw our battle scanner, and that should break this window. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Yes, there's some very stealthy battle scanner, I guess. You know what? Screw it. Let's just take this spot. Okay, so she's down to 50 aim. Oh, she's overwatching. That is a really good one. Why?
One can grow accustomed to pain.
Bet you do. I bet you do. Good damage for turn 1. Some bad mobility for turn 1. Alright, I think we're gonna fade. Then we're gonna skedaddle out of her area. She's way too close for comfort. Like, she could jump up really anywhere, be next to anyone here. So there's summon a friend. Move the friend. I want to move it. Yeah, let's move it down here. And then you can just move away so she doesn't jump up to you. Cool. Still see her. Do. I've just team working for a rapid fire might be the option here. To 9 on the dead eye. The other option is, of course, that we don't attack her anymore this turn, and hope on her own turn she just goes for the Spectre, and then we do the other 47 damage on the next turn. Also, did we get an indicator for the orbital drop zone? Not seeing anything. Like, if on her own turn she just runs over here, smacks this thing, and then is basically out of actions, I'm okay with that. Yeah, so you got one smoke bomb here. To the point where I'm even wondering if I... you can't move from there right now. You're currently stealthed, and we're gonna trust the Chosen that she's gonna be honest about this and says, yeah, no, I can't see you, so I'm not gonna attack you. Move everybody else a little bit more away. Let's get a supremacy up top. We're not gonna attack her anymore this turn. Actually, do this. Don't. You're gonna move a little bit away. Which direction?
I'm compelled to agree.
You stay the hell away from all of this.
Confirm, staying put.
All set.
Almost wondering if I want to grapple away. So if she comes somewhere in this area, you know, she takes out this guy and then starts moving towards the spark. And I don't get revealed. Although I think I don't care too much about... Well, you know, if I can keep the concealment a little bit longer, I should try to keep it. It's not like Daddy here is gonna do anything that's gonna meaningfully help in this fight. Outside of supremacy and maybe hotwire.
Yep, just like old times.
Alright. She's not going for the bait. He's going for the bait. Why were you able to take that second shot? I know you get a follow-up attack after a first attack, but I thought on the same target. You can't just shoot a second target. That's illegal.
Take comfort, for there is dignity in death to a superior opponent.
Yeah, about that. Okay, she's no longer scrambled.
The enemy should fear us. Okay, I'll go.
Probably coming to that Eki tower. Oh, fire. I'm assuming cooldown on amplifiers. Yeah, it's too long. Can't use that again. I'm looking at here 9 to 30, so it's not gonna kill her. Get her fairly close. I'm also assuming that you're still in detection tiles, and if she moves towards Flounder here, not gonna be great. Also, still no sign of the orbital drops location. Let me just actually zoom for the whole map. I'm so confused, right? Like, I was confused that Sitrep is here in the first place. Now, like, it's a very terrible drop zone if there's no drop zone, isn't it?
I will prevail. regardless.
Yeah, okay. We have one reconcile, that's fine. 8 to 12. That should take care of 6. Might even do 7.
It is rare to find an opponent worthy of my skills. Rarer still to find one capable of besting me more than once.
We've proven the Chosen can be hurt. Now we just have to work on putting them down for good.
Okay. Woo! That was about as smooth as it could have gone against the assassin. Well, you know, losing the concealment sucks. And I'm actually not gonna reconceal right away. We're gonna sit tight for a turn or two here. Because if the orbital drop zone, you know, drops enemies somewhere around us, and one of those enemies drops into detection range of the recon, then that's bad news for our concealment. You sit here, you're concealed. Yeah, wasted the mechanical supremacy. Oh no. We got 2 more of those. You can start getting focus again.
Pay attention, I'm defending this area.
Keep my heat in.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, I guess we used up one teamwork.
Ready to engage.
No orbital drop zone. I'm just misunderstanding how that sitrep works. Maybe it actually only shows up after you engage a proper group on the map and not the assassin. That was a weird flight for the scouting protocol. Also, by the way, this hack tower has a way worse chance for the full control of all the mechanical enemies thing than the other one. Just sitting here, huh? Thing is, with the orbital drop zone, again, depending on what kind of enemies comes in, we still don't want to be too grouped up.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna chill a couple turns. I also wouldn't mind having the evac ready, just in case. Just as a little side anecdote, in our stream campaign, we were doing HQ, and then also 7 turns into the HQ while fighting the Warlock, noticed, oh, orbital drop zone is active. And this was a case of everybody assumed it wouldn't be active for the mission, because of course, you know, during the squad loadout, Citrate was not listed. And the squad we had was, let's just say, not kitted out to fight whatever drops in. And we also had a much more awkward fighting position where we were fighting the Warlock and a couple active pods at the same time, and it was just terrible. Let's just say that timeline didn't actually exist.
I'm on it.
Just gonna get focus here. Yeah.
Heard that.
I'm just waiting for an enemy to show up that we can ambush, or for the orbital drop zone to go down somewhere, or for the evac to arrive. If that happens, the only thing we're gonna do is scout a little bit. The sound indicator in that direction.
Fine by me.
Something back here. I mean, that looks like a command pod. This looks like the path of something that destroys cover as it moves. Could be an Andy, could be a sector pod, could be a gatekeeper. Could be other more scary stuff. So yeah, I'm just considering actually doing another quick cut until we actually engage the first group here. Until something more substantial happens. I'll be a little bit careful here with the scouting, since we're running with a shotgun. Like running with scissors, which is more dangerous. And more importantly, I don't have reduced detection range, so... Gotta watch out a little bit. I guess, you know, one thing I could and should be doing is, you know, every 4 turns for that battle scanner, although that range is not great. And I don't want to move. If I move, I lose my concealment. Also should be totally making more grenades. Okay, if we are engaging down there, and I think I need you... Okay, stop blocking them way up here for everybody. Come on, Scorch. Not that. It really blocked his way up, but... Thought I was on 2 focus last turn and generated an extra... You know, I'm gonna do what I said earlier. Let's make an introspector early, and then we can start filling up focus again. Like, it seems that additional focus doesn't really do much for us anyway. So I'm not too keen on hitting 6 focus as soon as possible. At least not until we get the storm talent thing. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick cut and we'll see until we get something in proper line of sight and can engage here. Okay, I thought it would take a little bit longer, but we do actually have line of sight on something. And it's the gunship. Pretty certain these things are immune to stun, so I don't think it really does anything here. Wait. T3. In case we need to get away from the gunship, can we grapple? We can grapple here to that thing. Okay, cool. You actually have line of sight from where you are. No idea what else is in the group of the gunship, but I think we're gonna do this. Even though I'm not... I know, kind of flank to this side, but it takes them 3 turns to even get a shot on me. Okay with that. Let's do some condemnation. It's just overwatching. I think I actually lost line of... Did I lose line of sight? No, it's still there. I mean, I could finish it off with combat protocol. Not sure I necessarily like that. Oh, crazy here, by the way. Like, you had line of sight from there, but Joe cannot get line of sight from anywhere nearby. Wait, you don't have Scott sight, right? Just playing you as a Scott sight. No, you don't have Scott sight. Really like to kill this thing this turn. Oh, do I like it enough? Do I want to kill it enough to use a command here? Down to only 1 command left. I mean, one of my options if I really want to kill it. Command. Move Joe up. Teamwork. Or give up concealment and combat protocol it. None of these are really sounding great.
I'm going over here.
Then going with the command is probably the plan here. And then I think, just to start things off here, just gonna shut down this turret. Get some Trojan damage in on this. Really like to know what the other active enemies are.
Stepping off.
You move up there. Chill.
I feel light on my feet.
Focus.
Affirmative.
Reeling a little bit with the Spark and the Spectre. It's gotta be from the gunship group, right? Do you have, like, what's your mobility, dudes? It's wild. Oh, wasn't there, do we have a thing where they get like an extra action or some nonsense? Yes, you know, we activated them here. They got the scamper move. Anti-mobility double move. Not impossible to get there. That being said, oh, now it's way closer than I would have liked. You see that guy? No. We know where he is. We know we can not flank him from here. We can flank him from back here. Or would I want to flank him with you? I don't know. Destroy those two cover spots. What?
Don't slow me down.
Oh, it's damn. I thought Breach was the one that's targeted on the unit and destroys their cover, but this is the AoE targeted one. Okay, I thought we could just destroy the cover here. It's fine. It's fine. How do you not have a superior elite autoloader? Is this really my best squad if I can't even get superior attachments for my Requiem sniper rifle? Okay. We gotta blast. Something there. Somebody's cover needs to go. You take care of the snake cover.
This unit is relatively agile.
Thought I saw another guy there for a split second. Good help with line of sight. Okay, since we see everything now, let's move you away.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Peek through this closed door. Now we see the last guy is basic sentry. No, advanced sentry. Nothing else nearby. Man, this is a 52 enemy mission. Yeah, Advent's not taking that seriously. How do you not have any line of sight? Gone.
I guess that'll be okay.
Supposed to smoking up a little bit here.
Frag out.
Just avoiding any unnecessary damage from that sentry. Oh, we have a thing. We have an indicator. We have a drop zone. So there's a frost thingamaguy guy over here. Okay.
I've definitely got that one.
Did get that one, yes. Oh, he just wants to move up and like grenade traps on this, but you know, if it's a mech impede or legate, they don't care about a couple alloy grenades. I'm just gonna shrug that off. I think we keep sitting here in our nice little high cover spot. Fade is back off cooldown. So we can do our triple turn actions again. Bring you in here.
I'm going over there. One moment.
Let's move a little bit closer. There you. That is not closer, technically. Got a name? Yeah, we should probably also at some point finish off that turret. Okay, this guy is sitting there, which I think is kind of cute. Because I don't mind destroying a little bit more of this building and the cover in this area. So how do you like them apples? Suddenly open the door for us. I want to get line of sight on that guy. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let's drop the recon thing. He's flanked to my sniper positions. Okay, little Spectre friend. So if I run up here, it should not trigger the Overwatch, and I should have line of sight to all 3 enemies that I want to take out. Rainbow Pod? No. Some other, I don't know, Requiem Pod? Something pod. That's so much for not triggering the Overwatch. Also, crap, you're out of ammo. Well, you see the sentry. That's all I need you to see. So what I didn't consider when planning this turn is How am I gonna kill the turret now? Since we just established that I'm a Muppet and I don't have squad sight on you. I really don't want to use my reload. Or we just say we give up concealment now. You know, there's a group spec behind the building. I kinda also regret having the Spectre here now. So I could grapple up here. I might protocol the thing. Yeah, you know, I think I just gotta reconcile with Silver. Let her do the scouting from now on. Do that. You do a regular reload and a charge.
Overwatch.
Okay. So probably gonna get the warning now. Orbital drop zone. Take defensive positions. I'm using the cursor here, but it's actually here. While we take defensive positions, I wanna send a scouting protocol here. Go to this side. Someone's on a flanking job and I don't like it. Snake, Pathfinder Hunter. This might be two groups. It might be like an Advent Rainbow Pod, like with 8 enemies, and then another group with like a Custodian, Snake, Pathfinder Hunter. I'm gonna need...
Let's go this way.
I'm gonna cover for you here. If you can get an Overwatch,
On Overwatch.
I definitely want to get you away. So I'm probably gonna move away from the right side of the building, even if it. You stay.
No need to ask twice.
If it buys me an extra turn until we engage that group that's coming over there, that's all I need really. Scorchy boy. You
Moving to position.
whatever drops in, you're gonna amplify. shoot the heck out of it.
Keep it low.
I hope that's enough. You don't like that flanking job that these guys have? Yes, it's better they have a flanking job than they have a move to the source of this. Alright, so it's a legate, and it's spawned in on the other end of the map. Because surely, hey, here is the drop spot. It's not going to do anything. Also, heavy floater, muton, and a destroyer gunship. So we have an active legate on the other side of the map. Yeah, clearly a skill issue if you don't know how to engage that. Is he gonna do? Doesn't the legate have like a way to buff every unit on the map or something? Or is it just in the near area? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just mildly annoyed is probably an understatement. I'm like in the first of all, this sitrep shouldn't even be here. We haven't killed the Chosen yet.
Moving on them over there.
Guess we're killing these fools then.
This'll be fun.
I mean, even the legate's gonna need like 3 turns to get here. So sure, why not? Why not? Engage in this direction. Well, I guess not this turn, huh? That corner cover should be somewhat safe from getting revealed by those guys.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Really little high cover in that direction.
10-4.
As much as I like Joe's spot there. We just lead the target here. Snakes, see how they move. You might just have to.
My blade seeks blood.
But that was a questionable way you got up those stairs, but we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to hit Fate this turn, just so that the cooldown starts ticking. Just need them up top. You can probably stay back here. Be greedy about getting that focus.
No problem, boss.
Just smoke up people. We need to soak up people. And heal is available. No, we're not gonna heal the thing. Oh, yeah. Huh?
The battle happens quick. Be ready.
It's the rain pod. Watch the snake pod not move because reasons. No, not totally moving. Alright. I guess the snake is not moving anymore. Each of a group, aren't you? Now, if you, if you care about loot not being destroyed, you might want to look away for the next turn. This explosive shot is destroying loot. Definitely use it here. It's gonna be my target. Feeling like Purifier. 6 targets. Also 6 targets, but I think the getting the shield bearer and the priest is probably better. You get explosive damage reduction -7 from formidable on this. But I'm doing +15. +15 on a crit. Get wrecked, son. I'm fairly certain am I flanking all of them? Send on, yeah. Boom, baby. Like, I have some bad news about the stability of a vehicle there. Some real bad news. Alright, who's delivering the bad news? Full delivery. Did we just have something where I hit the pillar and the car? No. Let me entertain you and move forward here.
Your wish is my command.
This seems like a reasonable explosion area. There was one loot item that went away. Alright. How are you looking? Dear. Ooh. Hello. Are you concerned about this group? Andy and Requiem Andy. We might not use overdrive here. Here was to okay. So I'm not gonna use overdrive, but we're gonna use stop. No, hotwire.
Feel light on my feet.
Let's go. Nice. Not give me any combat protocol targets. Can you get in range for anybody? Not really. Well, I use my paramedic. Move the Spectre somewhere, paramedic heal in that direction, and then, I don't know, saturation fire these two jerks. Missing something, right? Is one missing the custodian? Keep an eye out for that. I think I misplaced my misplayed my fate usage. Yeah, I was really hoping they would be in range so I could take 2 shots from up there, but I guess we're just gonna move. What are we looking at? We're looking at auto targeted enemy. Implacably to safety. See again where you can move. Go here, saturation fire these two. That means put the little boy here. It feels bad using my only paramedic heal for that, but hey, if we can have a clean solution to the current group here.
Easy now, soldier.
Oh, that's the custodian. Is that gonna be a problem? Maybe? What are my shots on these guys? Somewhere in the 90s. Only a 91 on the Pathfinder here. No, I think I'm just gonna hold a target both. And I also think we're gonna probably use a smoke here.
There better be something there.
Who can we hit? Either hit these two. Probably like this one more. Or can we hit everybody? Spark and Joe. Like where I think it applies the aim buff because they're blinking, but it wouldn't give them the smoke in that spot. Would we use the bomb here? If I could make a choice here, I would actually want to smoke up everybody except for the Spectre. I think we're taking that. Should give you decently better shots on these two guys.
I got these. Targets neutralized.
Totally moved you first here.
Yes.
Okay.
I shall win your battle.
You need to move.
Affirmative.
Get away from that group that we totally shouldn't see, but we're seeing it, so it's like I know what's happening. I mean, there is a chance that we just go in for a skull check on the custodian here, isn't there?
You gonna bark all day?
They're not on alert. They're just casually walking. It looks like, since the camera's showing this, they're probably activating.
We've got Advent here.
So they shouldn't take any reactions, though, this turn, so...
The elders must have told them to flee.
The retreat voice line, but he's not moving at all. Okay. We got some work here cut out for us. First of all, probably overdrive time.
More active than ever.
Second of all, I think we're going promising here. I wanna blow up some cover for these guys if I'm allowed to. This needs to go. It's not quite the effect I was hoping for.
It's your planet. Bomb it as you see fit.
That's better. Look at these nerds. Think gonna do we flush the Andy or do we just cyclic it?
Good to go.
Just a cyclic. Yeah. Requiem react to this. Of course, we also have this guy, huh? Side. Yeah, but he said he was retreating, so I'm just gonna pretend that's what he's doing. Well, what he's doing. Why is there angry chrysalid sounds? Oh, that's just my spectre next to me, right? Right, game?
Has to be dead.
No other chrysalids nearby, huh? Anywho,
What's in it for me?
prefer not dealing with you. Thank you very much. Music's all over the place today in terms of volume. Mutant Hunter is a threat. Of course, the regular Andromedon is also a threat. What can we do about those threats? You didn't get a kill last turn, so I guess if we want to shoot with you, we gotta use the last 3 reloads, which I never like. So like shooting, so... What we do about it?
Heading out.
You in here? It's looping. Assuming you probably won't have any good line of sight this way, so we grapple 1 level up. Ah, come on. You grapple for that, just take the stairs. And surprise, surprise, you still don't have any shots. Bit of a problem. It's a big problem, actually. Also, the only thing you see is that guy. Before we do anything else, I want to throw my battle scanner just to see if more crap's coming in. It's not more crap coming in. Okay. Somebody is on Overwatch and that's really annoying. Oh. Just volunteer to run that Overwatch.
Going to explore here.
The holo target, I'm not gonna comment. This is like such a juicy holo target. We see the Andy. I was kinda really hoping you can take down the Mutant. What are we doing here? What are we doing with you? I guess one option, although I don't really like it, would be blowing up some more. Like, we could use Bombard, blow all of this up, and that should give us line of sight with the Requiem Sniper, and maybe that's the best option.
I can see why you enjoy this.
Wait, one side. What for the AoE targeted thing, but we can just single target the middle guy. Not sure if that actually applies to AoE attacks. Just 26 enemies, that's half the mission. But you know what? That was not terrible. That was not terrible at all. Leaves me with Joe here. No hands. No hands could totally. Spoiler alert, she actually has hands. Those hands have a pistol.
You're just lucky they don't let me use my hands.
He says the stupid voice liner. Okay, Joe. Just come here. Shoot that bio dude. Let's just bullseye him.
Waste of time and energy.
I love it.
Okay, I think we're good. Squatch is sitting there all the time. So I'm helping. You know, you are, buddy. Like the amplifier is really good, man. I need a drink here. And by a drink, I mean I need some water because my throat is getting a little bit rough here. Yes, I should have checked the movement range of the Andromedon. What's with this guy? He's just sitting there. He's like, no, I'm retreating. I'm actually retreating. You just don't see me. What's your problem? You do not have reflexes, so we could definitely go for a skulljack. If you keep sitting there like a dum-dum. I could go in, right? Get some focus. But I mean I can also just sit back and get some focus and not end my turn out in the open with a legate somewhere across the map. Potentially coming in. Yes, and if we attack for the focus you get some XP. Oh wow, okay.
Multiple targets neutralized.
That wasn't so bad.
Going to explore here.
So yeah, we can skulljack him. But he's just sitting there like a dum-dum. And I have great shots, and I have all the actions on my team. So I think we keep the Skulldrake for something actually dangerous later down the road. Hey, so we're gonna now do something that you're not gonna like. We're gonna put a cut in here for two reasons. First of all, because of the long mission, in case we have a crash later on, I want to take a save. Second of all, okay, we're gonna wait for actually the turn to flip over. Second of all, by taking a cut here, we're not gonna have one 3-hour-long video that may or may not break in the process and take ages for YouTube to process. Third of all,
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
you might still get an episode today, as in Saturday, and then the second episode on Sunday. And also, cliffhangers are totally fun and everybody likes them.
Reload confirmed.
Right? Now, half the HQ is dead. Assassin is dead. We have a legate, a floater, some sort of gunship, and some mutant dude coming at us
Maintaining position.
with, you know, more or less aggressively. I have no idea where they actually are. The legate, of course, being the big bad. Anything coming soon? Well, it looks like they're giving us some breathing room. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna put a cut in here. Part 2 of this HQ assault will then be tomorrow, and we'll see if we have what it takes to kill a legate and his buddies. Thanks for watching. See you next time.